Good evening. It's been a huge fixture in the North East Events Diary for more than 3 decades, but the annual Sunderland Airshow has been scrapped. Europe's biggest free air display was last held in 2019, and now Sunderland City Council has announced it has no plans to bring it back. Instead, the council said it'll concentrate on events such as the British Triathlon and Tour of Britain, which the city hosted this summer. Well, the authority added that the decision was also driven by its aim to be carbon neutral by 2030. Damien O'Neill reports.
Like the Great North Run, the Sunderland Airshow has been part of our calendar for many years, and it's hard to imagine either of them disappearing for good. But Sunderland Council says the popular free event will not be back, which by their own admission was something of a surprise.
It is a big shock, actually. We have been reviewing over the last couple of years, particularly following on from COVID, about what events go on and what happens, but also we've had surveys out to residents who have concerns about the environment and the impact. We need to look at becoming a carbon neutral city by 2040.
But it's about money, isn't it? If all things were equal and you had the money, you'd still run it.
Very probably, yes. I mean, you know, we've just heard the new Chancellor, whichever one he happens to be this week, that there will be testing times coming forward for local councils anyway, so we have to be careful with what we do.
But within the council's opposition, there is scepticism that the decision is anything to do with being carbon neutral.
I just don't believe them at all. This has come out of nowhere. It's never been mentioned before. There's no analysis, there's no figures about how much carbon it will save. I think this decision has leaked out yesterday, and Labour have had to come up with an excuse pretty quickly that makes them look, in a good light. Labour have presided over years of chaos of events in this city. The airshow's been cancelled last year, so we're losing money hand over fist because the Labour Council can't organise events in this city properly.
But not everybody will be sad to see the airshow go.
I wasn't really a great airshow host before. Interested at me, so
that's two.
It's not the only thing that's going to make us carbon neutral, is it? So look at other ways, yeah.
It's 2 days.
2 days, once a year.
Do you think it'll be missed generally by people?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And for the generations who haven't experienced it, it was like a big wow.
Yeah, for the area.
Yeah, like whoa, there's the red arrows.
It's good for the town. I mean, the town hasn't got very much left now. That is, it brings it out and brings a lot of people. You know, it brings a lot of trade for people down here.
Surely there's something else that they could do for to keep it going, though. You know, do you agree?
Yes, I agree. We should keep it going. Yes.
What about the environment? Are you worried about that?
Well, yes, the environment as well. But what can you do? It's life, isn't it?
The Sunderland Airshow was always at the mercy of the weather, and if the fret down here was bad, it could scupper the whole event. But on a day like today, you got a fantastic display. This is Damien O'Neill for BBC Look North in Sunderland.